Hi, this is At Home with Sister Mika. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you. Today we are going to make the best red velvet cake. And it's very easy cake to make, and it's a no fail as long as you stick to the ingredients. Okay, you cannot substitute. I remember one time I had made a red velvet cake for, I think, a client, and instead of I used buttermilk, but I used like a 2% or 1% buttermilk, and it threw the whole cake off. So you have to use your full fat buttermilk. You have to use the ingredients exactly um, if you want that red velvet taste. You might get a good cake, but you won't get the red velvet taste. And so if you stick to the ingredients, then it should be a no fail recipe. And so here we go. We're gonna make a red velvet cake. And let me know if you tried this recipe and how it turned out in the comments below. All right, here we go. All right, guys, here we go. So first we're gonna need 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And then next we're gonna need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, and then we're gonna need 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, and then we're going to give it a little stir, or you can put it through a sifter. All right, we're going to set that aside, and in our mixing bowl you're going to put 1.5 cups of oil in there. Okay, next is 1.5 cups of sugar. All right, then we're going to add 2 eggs. Okay, and next we're going to add 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder. For some reason my camera did not get it, but it's 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vinegar. This is a delicate cake, so I would not advise substituting any ingredients. Alright, next we're going to need 2 tablespoons of red color, which equals the whole bottle. And then next we're going to need 1 cup of buttermilk, whole buttermilk. Not 2%, not 1%, not regular milk with vinegar. You're going to need 1 cup of whole full fat buttermilk. Next, we're going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And like I said, I would not advise substituting any ingredients if you want that red velvet taste. You may get a nice tasting cake, but it won't taste like red velvet. Alright, and so we're just going to cream these ingredients for about 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes, you can just slowly pour the flour mixture in the bowl. Okay, once you have poured all the flour in it and all the flour has incorporated in it, then stop. You do not want to over mix it. Alright, so now we're going to pour it in our pans, and what I did, I just buttered the sides of my cake pans, and I put some wax paper at the bottom of the cake pans so it can ensure that the cake does not stick to the bottom or the sides. Alright, and just make sure you put the mixture in there evenly in both pans. Okay, and now it's time to bake. And you want to bake these for like, I'm going to say 30 to 35 minutes. You don't want to over bake it because then it'll be dry. Alright, now it's time to ice it. See, I put the wax paper on the bottom, and so it's easily just come off. Alright, so now it's time for our icing. You're going to need a 1/4 cup of butter, which is a half of 1 stick. You're going to need 1 package of cream cheese. And you're going to need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I'm sorry. I can't talk. Vanilla extract. Extract. Okay. So now we're gonna mix this together, and I would use the wire whisk when mixing the icing. And you don't want to over mix it, so just make sure it's incorporated and stop. And what I use the half a package of powdered sugar, so about 8 ounces of powdered sugar. Because it usually comes in like a big pack, and I use half. I believe it's 16 ounces. I have to check. Just pour it in there slowly so it won't be messy. And you'll know it is ready when it looks like this. It should have a nice creamy consistency. See, it should be nice and creamy, not too runny, not too thick. Alright, next we're going to put our pecans in there. I just use 1 package of the pecan chips from Kroger's. It's like a small 4-ounce package. Alright, and so now we're gonna ice the cake. This is the exciting part because it's almost done and I can eat it. Okay, so now I am going to finish icing the top of the cake, and you can trim the edges if you would like. I'm not going to trim the edges because I know how to ice it in a way where the edges won't, show like that. Ta-da! And there it is, the red velvet cake. This cake is so yummy and so moist, and so I am gonna cut it for you so you can see how moist it is. See how soft and moist it is? You have to make this cake like this weekend. Okay, if you like this video, please subscribe and please share and comment and let me know if you made it yourself. All right, God bless.